No one noticed humanity at first, in a galaxy filled with ancient empires, living stars, and machine gods. Earth was nothing more than a pale blue rumor. Its people were weak, divided, loud, and painfully short-lived. The Galactic Council laughed. When humans asked for membership, they had no natural weapons, no psychic gifts, no hive mind, no immortality, just fragile bodies and noisy emotions. The Council allowed humanity to exist because no one believed they would matter. They were wrong. When the Khar Dominion arrived, the galaxy trembled, a species born for conquest. Their ships devoured suns for fuel. Their soldiers were bred in vats. Their doctrine was simple. Resistance is extinction. One by one, civilizations fell. The crystal cities of Lyra shattered. The ocean worlds of Thalos boiled away. The machine minds of Vec tried to calculate victory, and calculated their own deaths instead. The Council panicked. They sent fleets. They sent prayers. They sent surrender terms. Nothing worked. Finally, with nowhere left to turn, they called the humans. Earth answered with silence. The Council assumed humanity had already been wiped out. Just another weak species erased. Another footnote in galactic history. Then the human ships arrived. They were ugly, scarred hulls, mismatched designs, old technology bolted onto newer frames, painted with symbols that meant nothing to alien eyes. The Council felt relief, followed quickly by doubt. These were the defenders. The Khar laughed. Their warlords broadcast a single message. Return to your planet, little mammals. We will harvest at last. Humanity replied with a phrase the translators struggled to interpret. You messed with the wrong species. The battle lasted 7 minutes. That was all it took. Human ships didn't fight like anyone else. They didn't form perfect formations. They didn't protect their capital vessels. They didn't retreat when damaged. They charged. They rammed. They overloaded reactors on purpose. They used their own ships as weapons. They detonated engines inside enemy shields. To the horror of the galaxy, humans fought as if survival was optional. The Khar fleet was crippled, but not destroyed. The Khar adapted. They always did. They deployed planet killers toward Earth. A warning shot, a promise. The Council begged humanity to flee, to hide, to preserve their species. Humanity refused. Instead, they broadcast a message across every frequency, every language, every star system. You are not alone anymore. Then, Earth did something no one had ever done. They opened their archives. They shared their history, their wars, their genocides, their mistakes, their failures. They showed the galaxy what humans really were. A species that evolved on a death world, where the planet itself tried to kill them, where predators hunted for sport, where disease was invisible and relentless, where nature showed no mercy. Humans didn't become strong because they were peaceful. They became strong because they survived. Hell, they shared footage of ancient wars, cities burning, nations collapsing, people rebuilding, over and over again. The message was clear. You have never hurt us worse than we have hurt ourselves. When the Khar planet killers reached Earth, human defenses activated. Not shields, not fleets, people. Millions volunteered. Engineers, soldiers, civilians. They boarded evacuation ships rigged with explosives. They flew directly into the enemy weapons. The galaxy watched in horror. Why would a species sacrifice itself like this? The answer came from a human general, old, tired, smiling softly. Because we don't win by surviving. We win by making sure you lose. Earth survived, barely. But the Khar didn't. Humanity followed them home. Not with vengeance, but with certainty. They dismantled the Khar Empire piece by piece. Not by extermination, but by breaking their ability to fight. Factories destroyed, breeding worlds liberated, command structures erased. The Khar surrendered. Something they had never done before. The Galactic Council rewrote its laws that day. Humans were no longer classified as a minor species. They were labeled something new, existential deterrence. When asked why they fought so fiercely, why they risked extinction for strangers, humanity answered simply, because someone once did it for us. The galaxy learned a new truth. Never mistake kindness for weakness. Never assume compassion means surrender. And never, ever forget. Humans don't fight to conquer the universe. They fight to protect it. And if forced, they will burn themselves to ash, just to make sure the darkness burns first. That was the day the universe stopped laughing. That was the day the universe learned to fear humans.